All right. Oh, this should just be our new studio.
I would love to do some filming.
We don't need to build anything.
We talked about it. Yeah.
Here's our backdrop.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm good with it.
I mean, the only thing on our
It's Evan Williams.
the only thing on our shelf is Evan Williams.
Bottle chug.
All right, so Sean stops by. Supposedly he told me he was stopping by.
Without notice, apparently. I said I was coming by. It was misinterpreted.
Someone's knocking on the door. I'm like, who the hell is here? So anyway, when Sean comes over, he usually brings a brown bag with him. So there was a brown bag, and he's like, hey, I got something for you to try.
Said brown bag.
So have you had this?
Nope.
So you've not had this?
Nope. No, I've not. No idea what this is going to... Huh?
It's got a weird nose on it.
It does. It does. It's like... It's light.
It reminds me of like chemicals you would use in a pool. What are you getting from it?
Now I'm getting pool chemicals. No, hold on. I'm getting a lot of alcohol.
You just jumped out of the glass into my nose.
Oh,
my
did it?
nose keeps getting wet. What's in this glass?
I don't even know.
It's like...
So, I mean, of course I'm getting some oak on it.
I can't get past the alcohol on it.
No, I can't either. It's a neck pour, people. So it is a neck pour, ladies and gentlemen.
It has been sitting in the glass for a little bit, though.
It has. It's been sitting about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it should have opened up by now.
All right, well.
I'm getting a little char, but I'm not getting much else. I'm not getting anything sweet.
I'd ask you questions about why you picked it up, but that might give it away.
No questions until later.
All right, well. I'd give you a note off of it, but I'm not picking up anything with alcohol.
Nose is very flat.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, that's a little better.
Ooh. It's very woody.
Mm-hmm.
Like very wood forward.
Yes, very much so. Way more than I want it to be.
The finish isn't as bad.
No, the finish actually makes up for the front of the palate a little bit.
It's kind of dry.
It is dry. Yeah, it's like the Chardonnay.
Ooh, wait a minute.
It's like the Chardonnay. You know,
Wait a minute. They're on the end. There's some cherry or something happened there on the end.
Yeah, that took a little while. That took a little while to get.
Yeah, and it's faint, but it's like I'm getting it now.
And I'm getting more of it on the nose now. Now that I've tasted it and it's kind of intermingling, I'm getting more on the nose. And if you can't get notes out of a Glencairn glass, then it literally has no nosing.
Yeah, I would definitely say that if I was just to judge it based off the nose, I would not be impressed by it.
Yeah, same. I agree with that. It's better than cinnamon. A lot of cinnamon. Dry cinnamon.
It's not good.
It's not.
Oh yeah, like
Sadly,
like I don't want
not.
to. Like I'm not trying to be. Like it's so.
Dude,
I'm
not gonna get upset. Like,
I just feel rude whenever someone gives me for here. Try this free whiskey.
I know. I drive all the way over.
I'm just like
rushing in a brown bag.
I don't know about this one.
You gotta try this.
Did someone at the
Hot off the press.
did someone at the ABC sell you this one?
No, I picked it up on my very own.
I mean, there's just.
It's okay. So I'm gonna say it has overwhelming amounts of cinnamon in it, like dry cinnamon, not cinnamon disc candy, but like the barky cinnamon is what I'm getting from it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm getting. So on the nose, I get alcohol and pool chemicals. Mm-hmm. On the palate, I get a dry, wood heavy note from it.
It's
right,
bitter in the middle.
The finish is a ever so slight cherry.
Yeah.
It's not redeeming enough to make me enjoy the rest of the pour.
The finish is indeed cherry. So the front has a decent front to it, but it's so quick and so passing. And then when you get to the middle, that oaky bitter just boom on your tongue. And then as you finish it, it's got a little hug to it,
This reminds me of something, and I just can't think of what it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad about it. Like, I mean...
No.
There's no flavor in it that I go, oh, this is horrible.
Yeah.
I don't really like wood whiskeys. I mean, I like wood notes, but I like them to be kind of in the background.
I agree.
This is definitely like on the front of the palate, middle of the palate. It's all there. Yeah. So I'm gonna say 100 proof. I'm gonna say 4 years or under. It's pretty wide spectrum. I'm gonna say 4 years under. It very well could be a rye. I'm gonna lean toward it being a bourbon though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a bourbon. What is it worth? Right now, I'm not liking it. So
$5.
What you paid for it? I'm hoping you didn't pay over $30 for it. I'm hoping. As a friend to a friend, I hope you didn't pay more than $30 for this. Would I pay it right now? Now we might need to come back to this once it's opened up a little bit.
Maybe.
Depending on what we find out I find out that it is. So maybe it opens up a little bit better, and it's not so quite alcohol and wood noted.
Yeah, it's very one-dimensional.
I don't know what to do with my arms or my hands because we don't have.
Because we can't put it on the table.
We don't have a
I'm
table
just comfortably
in front of us.
putting my glass down here. Or...
It's tall enough that like I can't really be comfortable with my feet on the floor.
That's interesting. For you, if it's tall enough that you can't comfortably get your feet on the floor, I would be like a little kid swinging my feet.
The best part is this is the lowest it goes. It does go higher.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah,
Probably meant to be a bar.
I feel like I need like a stool.
Nope, that happened on camera.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now I can sit in it. I just needed a little block of wood under my feet.
This is about the max I would say. Anyway, so back to our whiskey tasting.
Well, if we're gonna film out here, we need to figure these things out. Like I need a block of wood for my feet. We need to cut some of the length off of that. But then you'll be down here.
I know. No, I'm good with here. Like I'm good with that.
I think you actually are taller than me on that stool.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, all right, Sean. What's in the glass?
What is in the glass?
Yeah.
Here, hold that for me. So
this. Ooh.
That's a good smell.
Ooh, there's smoke. Here's yours. There's smoke. There's smoke in the glass.
You know what? The nose on the empty glass
is
way better than a full glass, and that says
hey,
maybe.
Can you drink this for me so that I can sniff the glass?
Yeah, just finish it for me. I just want to smell it.
There's some smoke in that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm getting a little peach in there.
Yeah, a little bit of peach cobbler.
Yeah, little peach cobbler in there. That's what I'm getting.
Well, the empty glass is much better than
maybe
this.
there's promise that when it opens up, it'll give some of those flavors. Right. All right. Let's skin it.
All right, what we got?
I don't know which one's the front.
I feel like it's a Jim Beam bottle.
Yeah. It is a screw top.
Okay.
So it is
Jim Beam.
Jim Beam single barrel, 108 proof.
I'm not even mad that I don't like it.
I know, but it's a single barrel, 108 proof, selected batch. That had promise. Like that whole presentation had promise.
Just based off of how much we like Knob Creek, I probably would have bought it.
Yeah. Same. That's why I was like, I mean, because I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is Jim Beam branching out with a single barrel, 108 proof.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe? Because neither one of us like Jim Beam like regular.
Yeah.
I've had the Devil's Cut.
Yeah, I don't like the Devil's Cut.
No, you've had it too.
That reminds me the most of the
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And the Devil's Cut is super oaky and not a lot of flavor. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it.
What's the price of this bottle?
Just under $40.
Well, if this won in 2011, I sure am glad whiskey has gotten better.
Yeah, maybe it's because we're sitting in a pile of wood chips while we're tasting it, and that's why we're getting so much wood notes from it. I don't know. Like, that's the only thing I can. I mean, that wood smells amazing.
This isn't as good as the Evan Williams sitting on the shelf behind me.
No, we're gonna have to pour some of that.
Yeah, this is not as good as that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean, I'm not as disappointed now that we've had a second pour of it.
The second pour is a little better.
I'm thinking maybe you let it, open up a little bit. Maybe we come back to it in a couple of weeks once it's got some air in there and maybe this is one that needs. This could be one that needs a couple drops of water to maybe just open things up.
Maybe everything's so jumbled.
It might be the first time we put ice in whiskey. Like it just
maybe.
And it's not because of the proof, because 108's nothing.
No.
But it's the flavor's just so concentrated in that wood note. Maybe you just need something to break it
open. And it's got some legs on it. I don't know if you can see that, but like it's got some good oily viscosity to it. Yeah, I don't know. That's
comparing this to a Knob Creek single barrel though.
No,
I'd grab the Knob Creek
every time. Like, and it just makes me wonder. Like,
different rick house.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, you're gonna tout that as a single barrel, 108 proof. Look at me.
Love it.
Huh?
I bet there's people out there that love it.
I can think
The
of
same
some
people
that
who love Early Times love that bottle.
maybe.
I guarantee.
Just doesn't have Early Times nose on it.
Early Times Nose is incredible.
Yeah.
Well, this turned into a really long video.
It did, but it was fun, and so we had to recap from our Sunday night anyway. So that was
Yeah, we got to test out a new set.
yeah.
So this will help us a little bit understand what the lighting's probably horrible because my LED shop lights
in the back. Maybe it's
So it's
great,
like-
or you can't see our faces at all.
Yeah, there's all the shadow on our face.
We look all creepy. Like,
Yeah.
hello, we're drinking
so-
Jim Beam.
But it kind of gives us an idea of what our backdrop will look like when we have darker wood behind us.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, that was a fun one. I'm glad you stopped by and I got to drink whiskey. Now I'll drink something better.
Yes, maybe. I say we just do the Evan Williams and call it a night.
All right, well, thanks so much for watching, folks. Cheers till next time.
See ya.